Hey, what's up, everyone? It is now Saturday, February 22nd. It is kind of nice out today. It's kind of warm. Got a lot of snow over this week, but right now, honestly, it's like 40 degrees, so I'll take it. We're heading out to South Line to get a pool workout in. Both me and Jessica, we're going to head out there and do that. I have my pool day, which technically Saturday is supposed to be my upper body day, but I go in on Friday, do my push movements. So now Saturday I can just do my pull movements. The rep range today is going to be pretty high, not super high, but at least that 15 to 20 rep range. I do enjoy this workout. It's a lot of fun. I wish I kind of could do it at my gym, but we have a lot of clients being trained right now. So South Lyon doesn't have anybody out there after 11 a.m. So I get the gym to myself, which I kind of prefer. But it is a little bit of a hike. Got to take the pros and cons, I guess, with that. But that is the plan right now. We're going to head out there. I'm going to try to vlog today. And I'll see you guys in the car. Alright guys, and on to the voiceover. Again, it's the pool workout. My pool, I call this my pool B routine, which is basically like my high rep day. Again, the reps are going to be that 15 to 20 reps. And I'm starting off with the head supported rows. If you haven't seen me do these in previous videos, no, this doesn't hurt my neck. I do get that question a lot when I post this, me doing this exercise, and no, it doesn't bother my neck. But I really do prefer this version compared to, like, let's say a standard bent over barbell row, just because I feel like when I'm doing that, I get way too, like, just herky jerky, just kind of using the momentum sometimes when I try to keep it nice and strict. I really want my lats working. I don't want to just bounce the weight up. And I do find that I can hurt my back more frequently when I'm doing it that way too. So this way I don't hurt my back at all. Another rowing version with the barbell that I really love that I haven't done in a long time is a pendulé row. I used to do pendulé rows, God, it was like all the time, like at least once a week for sure. But the only reason I'm not doing a pendulé row right now is not really trying to build strength. Again, it's just hypertrophy that I'm kind of chasing right now. So a pendulé row, you're hitting the floor every time, obviously. So you're not really getting that hypertrophy hang time that you get on like a standard row like the one I'm currently doing. Just missing out of a lot of hypertrophy, but the pendulé row is great for building strength, especially in the lats. So now I'm on to a Spud Inc. version of a close grip pull down. So this was honestly my main pull down movement for years before I ended up getting the Titan Fitness lat pull down at my gym. But Steve doesn't have that, but he still has this Spud Inc. cable system set up, and if I train at Steve's place, I'll do this close grip pull down, which still gets my lats on fire, by the way. No matter like how just, let's say, cheap this looks or how just, garage gym, honestly, my lats are on fire every single time I do this. And nowadays, though, you can buy like good cable systems for your racks, so just to install them right in your rack. But for us, we really don't have any racks at Steve's gym, so I have to make do with this Spud thing, but it does the trick. All right, and done with the back exercises, we're moving on to the biceps. And starting off is kind of like this incline dumbbell curl. This is by far one of my favorite bicep exercises. I added it in last year, mainly when a lot of stuff started coming out about like the lengthened position and how important that stretch is. So I started adding more stretch focused exercises like this right here, like this incline curl. I'm not like laying down with it. I see some people out there like completely lying down to try to get a deep stretch, and I don't think you need to do that. I do like being like just slightly, on an incline and getting a nice stretch at the bottom, but it's nothing like super exaggerated or anything. Next up, hammer curls. This is an exercise I absolutely hate. The reason I hate doing this is because after I'm done doing it a couple hours later, my brachialis just like cramps up on me. So if I need to shower and like shampoo my hair, every time I bend my arm, it just like cramps up, and it drives me crazy. But I will say, doing hammer curls twice a week, 2 different variations, my arms have gotten a lot thicker, and that brachialis, where I feel like it was definitely lagging going into last year's prep, it is not lagging anymore. And I am very excited to see when I get dieted down what that rear double bicep looks like on stage, because I can definitely notice the size difference. And my last exercise for the day, just some cable face pulls. And if you notice, I have some lifting straps on the rope. Just this way I can get a better range of motion. I can actually open up and actually target the rear delts a lot better with those on there. If I'm using just the rope, you have to stay so tight, I really can't fully activate my rear delts. So by doing it this way, I can get that range of motion that I'm really looking for. And only 5 exercises today. Again, this is normally meant to be an upper body day, but I came in on Friday and just knocked out my 5 push movements. So makes this day really easy. I only got 5 pull movements. So not really that long of a workout, where if I do the full upper body, it takes like 2 hours. All right, guys, so the workout's all done. Went really good. Just one hell of a good pump, especially for the biceps. But today is also my high carb day. So high day macros. We have 220 grams of protein, 520 grams of carbohydrates, and only 50 grams of fats. So basically get a lot to eat today, at least on the carb side. So probably a lot of fruit. Also get some Frosted Flakes as well. Get a little ice cream at the end of the day. But I will go ahead and I'll see you guys back at the apartment. All right, guys, so food done. It was mashed potatoes, some chicken, and then I had a couple skinny cow bars, which I really love those, by the way. So it was my high carb day again, so 520 carbohydrates. And that's one of the things, like, this is my first time ever carb cycling in the off season. So I've done some carb cycling when I was younger, more for cutting, but never really in the off season. And so far I'm really enjoying it. It's keeping me like just on track, keeping me locked in. We're using the carbs on the days that we need to use them. And it's just really working out really well. Normally in my off seasons though, I kind of, I don't want to say I'm sloppy with it, but like, normally how I'd always treat my off season after we're done kind of like with the reversing stuff, which I normally screw that up anyways. I normally would just track my protein and kind of just let like carbs and fats just do whatever really. So let carbs, fats, calories just be wherever they want to be, just based off how I'm naturally eating. So it's not really the best way to go, but I would, make progress, but I'd also put on a lot of body fat in the meantime. So I definitely don't recommend doing that. So this time working with John in the off season, actually kind of staying locked in the entire time, this is going to be a way better physique come show day, which we got plenty of time. I think we got about like 10 months before we get there. We're about 16 pounds up from the show. About 16 pounds up from the show, which is good. And it's a lot of lean tissue. I with all of the carb cycling, with the high volume we've been doing, and honestly just everything, just my physique's definitely coming along good. And I'm hoping this is going to be, regardless of how I place on show day, it's just going to be probably by far my best physique. And it's funny, I'm going to bring my best physique to the stage for the first time at the age of 40. So I'm okay with that. But if you made it this far in the video, guys, thank you for watching.